No, he's a gentleman, and he looks as if he swallowed the sun. You know, he's just got this sort of, he's just such a good thing.
Helena Bonham Carter is an English actress. She made her big screen debut in 1985's A Room with a View, though 1986's Lady Jane was actually filmed earlier. She's well known for starring in the films of Tim Burton, who she was in a relationship with for over a decade, including Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street, and Alice in Wonderland. In 2012, Helena was appointed a commander of the Most Excellent Order of the British Empire. She's received various accolades, including a British Academy Film Award and an International Emmy Award, in addition to nominations for 2 Academy Awards, 4 British Academy Television Awards, 5 Primetime Emmy Awards, and 9 Golden Globe Awards.
Domain, you have to kind of accept that possibly you're going to, all that people think of you and write about you and whatever, that's about them and it's not really about her.
If you enjoy these videos, please remember to hit the like button, as it does help us out a lot. And comment below who your favorite celebrity is that you'd love to see in an upcoming video. Her full name is Helena Bonham Carter, but is also known as Corset Queen and English Rose. She was born May 26, 1966 in London, England, making her 56 at the time of this production. She stands 1.57 meters or 5 feet 1 inches tall. Her favorite color is black. She once revealed in an interview that when she's in the mood for room service, her favorite order is the homemade gnocchi verde or legendary. Her favorite pastimes are traveling, reading, crafting, and sleeping. In August 2008, 4 of Bonham Carter's relatives were killed in a safari bus crash in South Africa, and she was given indefinite leave from filming Terminator Salvation, returning later to complete filming. In early October 2008, it was reported that Bonham Carter had become a patron of the charity Action Duchenne, a national charity established to support parents and sufferers of Duchenne muscular dystrophy. In August 2014, Bonham Carter was one of 200 public figures who were signatories to a letter to The Guardian opposing Scottish independence in the run-up to September's referendum on that issue. In 2016, Bonham Carter said she was keen on the UK remaining in the European Union in regard to the referendum on that issue. She speaks French fluently. She based her performance of Maria Singer in Fight Club on Judy Garland in the later stages of her life. To help get her into the mindset, director David Fincher would often call her Judy on set. She's close friends with Johnny Depp. In fact, Depp is the godfather of her child with Burton, Billy Ray. She's a first cousin of Baroness Jane Bonham Carter and only a distant cousin of Crispin Bonham Carter. Crispin's father, Peter Malcolm Bonham Carter, is a third cousin of Helena Bonham Carter. The first ancestors that Crispin and Helena have in common are John Bonham Carter and his wife Joanna Maria Smith. In 1984, Helena began an affair with Mary Shelley's Frankenstein director Kenneth Branagh, who was married to actress Emma Thompson at the time. Kenneth and Emma divorced the following year, and Bonham Carter and Branagh split up in 1999. In 2001, Helena met director Tim Burton while filming Planet of the Apes, and they were in a relationship until 2014. They welcomed son Billy on October 4, 2003, and daughter Nell on December 15, 2007. In 2018, Bonham Carter began dating author Rai Dag Hombo.
Horse, you know, the horse's mouth, it's in the room. You're not going to say,
yes.
No, actually, you know. So I said, yeah. And I said, would you mind if I played you?
She grew up in Golders Green with her mother, Elena, a psychotherapist, her father, Raymond, a merchant banker, and older brothers, Edward and Thomas. Raymond, who passed away in 2004, was the son of politician feminist Violet Bonham Carter, and Elena's father was a diplomat, Eduardo Proper de Callejon. When Helena was 5 years old, her mother suffered a nervous breakdown and took 3 years to recover, and the experience inspired Elena to become a psychotherapist. 5 years after Elena recovered, Raymond was diagnosed with acoustic neuroma and had a stroke after complications arose during surgery to remove the tumor. After the stroke, Raymond was half paralyzed and wheelchair-bound. Bonham Carter attended South Hampstead High School and Westminster School and King's College. Cambridge denied her admission, fearing that Helena would leave school to focus on acting. At age 13, she was runner-up in a national writing contest and used her winnings to enter her photo into the Spotlight casting directory. Bonham Carter soon signed with an agent and landed her first acting job, a commercial, at 16. In 1983, Helena had a small role in the television film A Pattern of Roses. She then filmed the movies Lady Jane and A Room with a View, playing the lead role in both. And in 1987, she guest starred on 2 episodes of Miami Vice and appeared in the films Maurice and A Hazard of Hearts. Bonham Carter played Ophelia in 1990's Hamlet and Julia in 1996's Twelfth Night, and 1997's The Wings of the Dove earned her critical acclaim and numerous awards. Helena voiced the title character in 2005's Corpse Bride and sold the worst pies in London as Mrs. Lovett in the 2007 musical Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street. In 2010, Bonham Carter portrayed Queen Elizabeth in The King's Speech and the Red Queen in Alice in Wonderland, reprising her role in 2016's Alice Through the Looking Glass. In 2012, she played Dr. Julia Hoffman in the film adaptation of Dark Shadows, Miss Havisham in Great Expectations, and Madame Thénardier in the musical Les Miserables. In recent years, she's appeared in films 55 Steps and Ocean's 8, and took part in several projects for Netflix, voicing Madra Mayrin, the All-Madra, on The Dark Crystal Age of Resistance, playing Eudora Holmes in Enola Holmes, and portraying Princess Margaret on The Crown.
She had a way of sometimes complimenting you and putting you down at the same time. She was, and the fact that she said, "Oh, yeah, I think you're better than the other," it was just like you never knew where you were with her.
She's primarily accumulated her net worth through acting. Helena's gone on to appear in more than 100 film and television projects. She's appeared in several high-grossing films, including 1999's Fight Club, 2001's Planet of the Apes, and 2005's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. She played Bellatrix Lestrange in the last 4 films of the Harry Potter series, which all grossed more than $900 million. 2011's Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 is one of the most commercially successful films in history, with a worldwide gross of $1.342 billion. She played the fairy godmother in 2015's Cinderella, which brought in $542.4 million at the box office. She has a net worth of $60 million. When Tim and Helena were together, they lived in adjoining houses in Belsize Park, London. She owned one of the houses, Burton later bought the other, and they connected the two. After their breakup, Helena received ownership of the Dual property, while Tim bought a new house nearby for $14 million. In 2006, they bought the Mill House in Sutton Courtenay, Oxfordshire. The Wharf, Walton House, and Mill House are 3 houses in Church Street, Sutton Courtenay, Oxfordshire, England. They're part of a complex of buildings bought and expanded by Margot Asquith, wife of the then Prime Minister H.H. Asquith from 1911, and which formed their country home until his death in 1928. She owns the following cars: a Mercedes-Benz S550, an Audi RS6, a Range Rover Vogue, a Lincoln Navigator, a Mini Cooper Countryman, a Fiat 500.